Girls, what do you actually think when you notice a guy checking you out? Usually flattered unless it feels creepy, like, don't stare or touch yourself. So you're saying that furiously masturbating while maintaining eye contact is not flirting? That explains a lot. Please don't talk to me. I wouldn't know. No guy has ever looked at me like that. If he's doing it in a creepy way, EWWW. If he's acting like a normal and respectful human being, me shy. For those who are still confused about whether creepy equals ugly, no, being creepy does not mean ugly or not attractive. In a usual, normal situation, if the girl catches you staring, you'd normally look away embarrassed or smile politely and look away. And that's fine. Creepy is when the girl catches you staring but you keep staring to the point that she feels uncomfortable. If you start gesturing sexual innuendos, i.e., licking your lips, wiggling eyebrows, basically undressing her with your eyes, or basically keep smiling and staring non-stop the same way Pennywise from It would smile at his prey. If you still can't understand that, let's look at my second statement. If he's looking like a respectful human being, can an attractive man be disrespectful? Yes. Can a not attractive man be respectful? Yes. Therefore, ugly does not equal creepy. Do I have something on my face? Shirt? Is my hair sticking up or something? And/or, why is he looking at me? I should leave as soon as possible. Guy finds girl attractive and looks at her. Girl turns and makes eye contact. Guy turns away quickly. Guy looks back. Girl makes eye contact again. Guy, oh crap, I'm so creepy. Shit, she thinks I'm a creep. How do I get out of here? Oh no, I made eye contact again. Depends if I'm attracted to him or not. I usually get 30-plus-year-old men. I'm 18, so it creeps me out and I usually change direction or go away. He can't see me anymore, which usually works. A few times I've been followed though. If I am attracted to him, I usually give him a look back of some sort. Casual flirting with the eyes. If a guy is looking at me, I'm more inclined to believe he thinks I look weird or that something has happened to my clothes, e.g., ripped or smudged. Him thinking I look nice is in my head so unlikely that I don't usually consider it as a possibility. Honestly, I really dislike being approached in general, so most of the time it's oh god, 20 seconds to awkward let down. Basically, I have to balance being polite about saying no, but also not too nice to give guys any ideas that it's fine to keep talking to me. I'll leave some tips about how to approach women with respect, but I'm super jaded, so please take these do's and don'ts with a grain of salt. Do not walk up to them and touch them. Stare, ogle, point at someone you find attractive. Continue hitting on someone when their body language or tone of voice does not communicate reciprocity. Do compliment us on what we chose to adorn: shoes, jewelry, perfume ourselves with, not our body. Be respectful. Stand up for us if you see someone being weird to us. So basically be a normal person. It depends on the context. If I'm just walking around a mall during the day and I see a guy look me up and down, I usually feel flattered. If I'm walking home alone at night and a guy did the same thing, I'd feel uncomfortable and scared. How would I know if an individual checks me out? I know an individual looks in my direction, but that can be for any reason. They would have to make it pretty obvious. It's not like they're looking at you with Anakin creepy eyes or whatever. Sometimes other individuals look in my direction. For all I know, they are checking me out. They could also just be interested what type of coat I'm wearing or be in awe of the 97mm wheels under my skateboard. I kind of feel that individuals that feel they are being checked out just automatically assume the intent most favorable for their ego. If a guy is flirting with me, he tends to stare me in the eyes for slightly longer than how much he should. This can happen in every context. And by doing it, he is saying I've noticed you and I like you, and he is looking if you are interested too by exchanging glances. It doesn't bother me and I think it's pretty cute. Now, to the bad part. It's rare that a girl likes to be checked out in her daily life. Because we don't like to feel like we are sexual objects every freaking moment and yada yada. We do make an exception, not all of us. Not always, if the context is a party or another nightlife activity, like in a bar and so on. Because we may be there to flirt as well, and that kind of stuff is more expected. Please don't approach. I've been approached on the street by strangers a few times. Once I thought this guy was foreign and I was trying to be nice. I thought he just wanted directions, and he was all like, just wanted to say I thought you were really pretty, then shakes my hand. Good memes. My co-worker today said I looked like a pre-pubscent boy though, so I don't know what's going on. A little appreciated, a little creeped out. Remember guys, there's a fine line between a glance across a crowded room, and the cold hard stare of a psychopath. Usually, suck in the gut, act casual, laugh like you're in a movie, you can fart later. For now, pretend you're a movie star that doesn't. If they seem nice, I'll appreciate it. If they seem creepy, I feel dirty and want to leave ASAP. It doesn't matter if they're ugly or not. I've had ridiculously good-looking guys check me out and they were super creepy, and unattractive guys check me out, but they seemed nice, so whatever. You can tell usually from intuition. Oh wow, somebody is interested in me. Hope they're not creepy. Better yet, what do you think when we immediately look away when we notice that you noticed? Happened not so long ago, so I tried the yawning trick to see if he was looking at me, so I yawned, and when I looked over he was yawning. I was like, ha, gotcha. This girl is playing 3D chess. Please don't be a creep. Reading through all of these has me confused. Where did these creepy men learn to flirt? What popular culture did they assimilate to believe that coming on super strong in a non-natural environment would be a good idea? Movies. If he's hot, wink wink. If he's cute, I imagine a conversation. If he's non-existent, I start talking to myself and giggle creepily. The little glances over the phone or book are very sweet and flattering. I find it super endearing if I catch him staring and he quickly looks away. It makes me smile and blush. It is a nice feeling when someone is attracted to you, but if the person is straight up leering, not breaking eye contact, and smiling like an evil clown, that is a big creepy nope. What if I put my finger gun on my temple and pretend to blow my brains out? If it's a stranger, my first immediate thought is please don't follow me. Flattered or indifferent 25% of the time. Creeped out, annoyed 75% of the time. Hoping they don't talk to me 98% of the time. To the ones who think they've never been checked out, you most probably have been checked out. There are more of us millisecond ninja glances than there are those obvious creeps that freak you out. You'd probably have to use a slow-mo cam to catch my eye twitching towards your general direction. I hope he isn't going to approach me and interrupt my day. I'm at Home Depot to buy things, not make new friends. For some reason that's the location where I notice the most overt stares. Instant worry about being followed. I immediately assess threat level, maybe just for safety reasons at first. Is he creepy, cocky, or just a confident dude? If a guy is just checking me out, it's flattering as long as he's not flat out staring or undressing me with his eyes. If a guy looks flustered when you notice him, that can be endearing, even more so if he can gather the confidence to talk to you. The guy who is confident enough to look at you but looks like he can respectfully take no for an answer gets all the points. Politeness helps in this regard, and physical attractiveness is obviously important for both men and women, but how you come off initially can make you that much more or less attractive. This poor man has reached rock bottom. It depends how he is checking me out. If he's just harmlessly taking a glance, then that doesn't bother me. I check people out all the time. When lips are licked, winks are winked, eyebrows wiggled, or kisses are blown is when I take issue. Do you take issue to finger guns? Well, I have low self-esteem, so normally I think, what's wrong with me? Please don't talk to me, mainly because I can't handle social interactions like that. Just remember, they're more scared of you than you are of them. Nothing really. I don't ever notice if people are checking me out. Sad noises. I usually don't notice. If I notice, then the guy is being way too obvious and he likely needs to tone it down. A mixture of flattered and uncomfortable. When a guy checks me out, I'm usually just standing by his side waiting for the cashier to return the change. Look away, please look away, no thank you, stare at something else, look a pigeon, stare at that instead. Pigeon, alright. Pigeon, oh no, is this guy a threat? Look around to see who he's checking out, she might be cute. Oh man, these responses are depressing. So in a better explained way, here's my take. Staring or leering is a problem. If you make conversation, it may seem like a no big deal question to you, but don't ask super early on what area we live in, as it sets off alarms. If we glance at you repeatedly in a serious looking or upset looking way, take no offense. We've probably been creeped on and followed or God knows what else in this area before and are rightfully paranoid. If we react this way, it is likely not a reflection on you. Being attractive helps. Sure, that's the case for both genders, but so does seeming a bit shy about getting caught looking at us. You know, the whole briefly embarrassed thing. Most girls, if interested, will continue to look up and in your direction with a small smile or something. To test interest, a small wave next time you make eye contact can help ensure you're headed in the right direction and that you're taking things gradually enough to test the waters versus just striding up to her with a "how you doing." The thing you want if you're interested in asking out a strange woman you're checking out is to make sure we feel comfortable with you versus pursued by you. I usually check my appearance to make sure I haven't spilled any food on my shirt, or left any on my face, stuck in my teeth, etc. I used to notice. It made me feel very uncomfortable. Either I was worried the guy wanted something from me or that something was wrong with my appearance. Some guys seemed to really enjoy staring at me until I shyly looked away. Now I just don't notice them. My husband finds it funny because a group of men could be leering at me and I will just look through them like they are nothing. If a guy tries to stare at me until I look away, every woman knows this stare. I pull an ugly face and stare back. Some guys have made the mistake of thinking this is an open invitation to talk to me, so I just say no flat out. Basically, I am so fatigued from guys checking me out that I am a stone cold bitch about it. For the record, I am not even hot, I am slightly overweight and have resting bitch face. I feel really sorry for attractive women because it's not all men who openly ogle, just a lot of them. A guy has to be obvious to the point of rudeness for me to notice, so I get annoyed. I wonder why, because I don't consider myself that attractive. He definitely isn't looking at me. Ugh, another penis salesman. Is he looking at me? Maybe I should smile at him, then I proceed to ignore him because I'm stupid. This doesn't happen very often, but when it does, I'm just thinking, they register me as an actual human being that is attractive. Feel uncomfortable and get out of his sight, making sure my earphones are loud enough and visible so he won't talk to me. Depends on the situation. Recently, a guy leaned over the hood of the car I was in to get a quick look at my chest. I was disgusted and thought he was a disrespectful asshole, which was unfortunate. BC, he could have been quite cute if he hadn't done that. It depends on whether you're being a sleaze or not. I don't ever assume they're checking me out. I'll look behind me to see what cool shit I'm missing out on. That I'm probably overthinking it and that I shouldn't be so conceited. My thoughts. Shit. Don't smile. Look away. Concentrating not to smile. Okay, I've got this. Now don't look at him. Don't look. Don't look. Ah, my phone is so interesting today. No, don't come over. Go away. Ugh, he's coming over. If I catch a quick glance or a brief whimsical stare, it's very flattering. It perks my day up a little. Catching someone actively and dedicatedly staring makes me deeply uncomfortable and, depending on the setting, unsafe. Personally, depends on what I feel like the intentions are. Do you want to buy me a drink and have a conversation because you think I'm cute? Or do you want to follow me to my car, drag me into an alley, and peel my skin off for your collection? I'd be screaming in my head the whole time and think please go away, due to anxiety. In my head, is he looking at me? Why is he looking at me? Do I have something in my teeth? It's because he thinks I'm fat. That's right, I'm a monster, a real monster. Ah, excuse me, you're standing in front of the napkins.